Hello everyone, it's me, Elemental Heroes, and today we're reading Season 5, Episode 1. But before I do, I just want to give a huge shout out to the people who helped me make this book and the people who helped me reach here. Hang on, let me get the other book real quick. Here we go. So oh my goodness, you guys have no idea how much help these people put into the story with me. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Jedediah, Elias, Jeremiah, Dante, and Christian. A huge shout out to those guys. They are the people who helped me create this story, and it's awesome. All right, let's get into this. All right, Season 5, Episode 1. Zombie Apocalypse. After the heroes defeated the villains' minions, the villains used their powers to corrupt the entire world. Surrounded by zombies, the heroes were forced to create an elemental van to escape. "What are we going to do?" Isaiah asked. "I don't know," Christian replied. "Why don't we get help from the diamonds?" Jeremiah suggested. "That's a great idea," Jedediah agreed. "I'll use my powers to teleport Jedediah and I to Homeworld. The rest of you stay here to keep an eye on the villains," said Christian. "Jeremiah, take the wheel," said Jedediah. Christian then teleported him and Jedediah to Homeworld. Little did they know the villains were secretly spying on them and heard the whole thing. "Perfect," they said. Meanwhile, Jedediah and the Chosen One were back on Homeworld. "Guys, we need help," Christian shouted. "What now?" asked Yellow Diamond. "The villains, they corrupted the entire world," Jedediah replied. "What?" the Diamond shouted. "We need you to do that thing you do when you merge," said Jedediah. "Fusion?" Blue Diamond asked. "Yes, that," Jedediah replied. "I'm sorry, Jedediah, but we can't," said White Diamond. "What? Why not?" Jedediah asked. "Unfortunately, I can't tell you," White Diamond replied. "So you'll just have to fuse yourselves," she continued. "Us?" Jedediah asked. "Yes, you and all the other heroes," said White. "This is gonna be awesome," they said. "Thanks for the advice," they continued. They then went back to Earth. Right there. All right. Meanwhile, the other heroes were still in the van. Suddenly, the van started to be lifted up by something. "Hey, what's happening?" Isaac asked in a panic. Suddenly, they were all dumped out of the van. It was the villains. The villains then quickly shot a void orb at the heroes before they could use their powers. Suddenly, they could no longer use their powers. "Oh no, this is bad," said Jeremiah. The villains then took them captive. Back at the villains' base, the villains put all the heroes in a magical machine. "Wait, this looks familiar," said Noah. "Does this ring a bell?" Amani asked as he flicked a switch. The machine then turned on. Suddenly, it began to extract all the heroes' powers at once. "Quickly, we must fuse again," said Kamal. The villains then fused again. And just like with Amani, the more and more power the machine drained, the weaker the heroes felt. The machine then drained all their power. The machine then turned their power into one magical elemental orb. The villains then absorbed the orb and got all the heroes' powers. Right there. "Perfect," they said. To be continued. Alright, that'll do it. Sorry, this video was a pretty short one, but I got to continue writing the story because I almost reached to the part where it's incomplete and I haven't finished an episode, so I gotta work on that now. So that'll do it all for this episode. Sorry it was so short. If you enjoyed, like the video and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.